everyone, I'm Wendy, and I'm back with another journal that I've made. You know, I get a lot of questions from people that want to know, what do you use a journal for? And for me, it's number one, it's a good heirloom piece to pass down things that you've written maybe about your life to your children or maybe your grandchildren that kind of help them get to know you, or even your great-grandchildren, you know, that, or great-greats that may not, of course, had an opportunity to meet you and get to know you as a person. This is a great way for them to do that. So you can keep it in your family for generations. Another thing that this particular journal would be good for, would be for a wedding shower. This could be passed around to everybody that attends. Maybe they could add some little tidbits of information about a successful marriage and, you know, good times and whatever they kind of want to add, or maybe a loving note to you and the groom, or to the bride and the groom. And of course, journals can be used for personal use. They can be used to add stories about maybe things that you've encountered in your life that you want to remember, or help you, of course, work through a problem or relationship you can talk about that special to you. It's got many uses, but to me, it's better. Well, not better, but it's more fun to write in a pretty journal than just a line journal. It's more inspiring, I think, to have some things already done for you. And that's what I've done here. It's definitely a journal designed to inspire you. The size of this journal is 4 by 7. It's decorated with lace on the back, where I've stenciled up under it, so it kind of has that old worn look. And this is seam binding that has been stained to look worn. It's got an additional lace on the cover. These are crochet doilies here and here with pearls. And I'm going to open it up so we can do a flip through. I just love this size journal. It's just it feels good to me. It's Jane Austen themed, as you can see. I even put some pages from the Pride and Prejudice book, so everyone tells a cute little part of the book. On these particular pages, I think, of course, this is light enough to be written on if you choose to do so. But this would be great for photographs, maybe personal mementos that you want to keep. There's Pemberley, and of course, Mr. Darcy. You have to have Mr. Darcy in a Jane Austen journal, as you know. Everything is themed towards that, like I said. I think this would be a great little small booklet, maybe for little inspirational quotes. It's got little mini tags that you can write on the back that are so cute, delicate. These pages have been stenciled. So it's just, when you add your special touch to it, it's just going to look beautiful. And the back also has the little tags and cards. When I journal on everything. I mean, here I've put 2 pieces of paper that you can definitely, maybe you don't feel like journaling that much that day. You know, so you may want to add a few little things here and there. But I come back and I write. Oh, look at all this real estate. I mean, that's what I use. I might write, you know, square. I might take a section down here one day and maybe put something up here, maybe a word that made me feel good that day. There's hundreds of things that you can do with a journal, and your possibilities are definitely endless. These are some tags that I've added, and they're throughout the book. They're real pretty on the front and blank on the back. And you could take these, you know, if you wanted to, and go back to one of the pages that maybe has the print on it, and you could put it, you could clip it, you could glue it, you could take some washi tape and tape it so it's removable, and write on the back and still have a pretty thing to look at there, but it's kept a little private. Somebody's going to have to take it apart to look at it if they want to look. And, you know, that's part of it. If you're going to pass this down to generations, you do want it to be movable. Let me put this, well, I'll just set this over here. I've also added, and there's plenty of room here, by the way, if you wanted to tuck a special note. These don't have to be used just for writing or telling a story. They can be used for thoughts or fun things, maybe just one liner that you did that day that was cute, or something that you saw that was funny. Excuse me. But there's plenty of these pages to do with as you choose. I would write all over here, you know. I just think that that's just prime real estate to use. The Longbourn. Anybody that loves Jane Austen and Pride and Prejudice, this is filled with little goodies of Jane Austen. Here, you could write something simple and come back and next day or two. You know, I don't write page for page in my journal. I skip around. If I don't have much to say that day or add to it, I use the smaller. And if I feel like being real writey, I use the larger pages. Another Jane Austen book talks about Mr. Collins. If y'all remember Mr. Collins, he was a hoot. And use these pages too. They're not here just to look pretty. They're here. You could make a list of things. You could maybe write birth dates of your grandchildren, you know, special occasions, anything. Anything that you want to remember or pass down for information. This is about Mr. Wickham. We all love Mr. Wickham. Y'all know I'm being sarcastic on that. Let's see, here you've got something that you can write in a whole nother space, or you could put a picture, or you could write a story here, put a photograph here. You know, you can glue it, you can paper, like I said, you can paper clip it. There's a product called washi tape. I want to let y'all know about that. I've mentioned it earlier. It's repositional, and it's not going to tear your pages, and you can get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any of those places. I use a lot of that in my journal. And we have some more cards. And of course they're blank on the back. You may just want to add a little picture or notation. You don't have to fill up the whole card if you don't feel like it that day. You can date it, you know, if you want or not. The possibilities, like I said, are endless and just wonderful. And that's such a pretty Jane Austen image. Some of these graphics I've made myself, and some I have purchased on Etsy from other Etsy creators. I do believe it's important to support fellow artists. More cards. Here's a cute little booklet. Another little page. And they all tuck nice and easily. I just love this book. To me, it's just so romantic. And it all coordinates. This flower is the same here. It all matches, which is really nice. Look at that. Just all kinds of neat places to write. Dainty paper. Of course, the book cover itself, which I added that little emblem in there. Look, that matches the card I just showed you. So it all goes together very nicely. I've done all the creative work for you. All you have to do is add your goodies. This is a nice little envelope with the matching cards on the inside. It's another one of my graphics. Oh, look, Rosings Park. We all know about Rosings Park. Thanks to Mr. Collins. There's two things I just adore more than anything in the world. One is Jane Austen, and the other one is Queen Elizabeth I. And I've done journals on queens and kings of England too. I'll share that in another video. Another Pride and Prejudice page. Look, isn't that cute? Just a little dainty pocket. In the back with some pretty lavender. Of course, Pride and Prejudice. So this book is just, it has so many uses for journaling. Journaling is a wonderful and therapeutic thing to do. And it also helps you to, you know, once you journal, you can look back at it in 20 years ago. I remember that. And you will remember it, and you'll have it written in such clarity that it would just, you know, bring back just wonderful times. And that's what I like doing, is looking over my past journals and seeing what I wrote and how I felt and stuff like that. But a lot of it's pictures and, you know, brings back happy times. So enjoy journaling. Get involved in journaling. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.